What's up, guys? All right. Well, I guess I should do a little quick update. After the dyno, I got back, was getting ready to roll out to a car show and started dumping coolant. For about a minute, I thought, about a minute, but more like a day, I was gonna have to pull the motor for a front seal. It was just dumping coolant from the front. But thankfully, what seems, I'm not 100% sure yet, but it seems like it's the water pump housing. The gasket fell in between the water pump housing and the block itself, or the rotary. So pulling that off, so I've just got all the pipes off here, intake pipes and charge piping for intake manifold and stuff. Got the elbow off from yesterday when I was actually testing. Probably gonna install the high amp alternator in the meantime while I'm in here. Yeah, that's when I did all the plugs and stuff is right there. That's all looking good. It's starting to clean up pretty nicely on the
Such an odd mechanism. So I pulled the pulley off down here, just 4 bolts. Let's see if it'll give you enough tension to pull the belt off. And then I was like, oh, this is the tensioner, but it's not. It's not the tensioner. This is the tensioner. There's a bolt, goes down, and then another bolt that comes over. So as you loosen this guy, the alternator, which when you tighten it goes all the way up about here since it's a resting point. As you loosen it, it goes down, loses the tension, you can pull it out. But I'm taking this video because so everything is so tight, the tolerance in this car. Like right here, right, I'm trying to pull this off, but that tube's in your way, right? And it's like I got this in my way here, so everything's kind of just in the way.
All right, continuing on. Let's see if I can grab a little light here. Hold on. Oh, there we go. You can see it there. And I was gonna turn off in a second. But there's our coolant leak. I'm so excited that I don't have to pull this motor. That is a giant win for today. So I'm gonna pull the whole housing off and replace it with a metal gasket behind there. And got a bit of renewed hope. I feel great. The new the Pettit Racing turbos. We're thinking that the second one wasn't coming on during the dyno, so I'm going to go ahead and replace the solenoid, or rather test solenoids under there with Max and go through vacuum lines. And when I do that, I'm going to powder coat this, that. Well, maybe I can't powder coat that, but I'll at least spray paint it wrinkled black just to match the piping. So go the elbow, wrinkled black, this wrinkled black, the other intake pipe wrinkled black. And until I can figure out a color scheme for the car, eventually I'm gonna pull all the motor and paint the bay and all that stuff. But for now, this is where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this, and when I get this pulled and I have the new gasket, I'll show you guys what's up and anything else along the way that I may find. All right, so that's gonna be the closer for the night. I'm gonna continue when I get that gasket for the water pump, but in the meantime, I just wanna show you one quick thing that I do, quick little tip. I have index cards always out when I'm working on the car and a pen, and just kind of label. I don't even put them in bags because I have the table. Lucky enough to have the table. All of this will go when I get my shelf up and I can actually display that stuff. But for now, it's the only place I can put it. Amanda doesn't let me put it inside. So I label a card, put some stuff, put the bolts on it. Same with the alternator over here. And I mean, this I know what it is, so I don't have to. Intake manifold, elbow, and strut bar. But yeah, this is the end of the night, and I will pick back up when I get that gasket. I will pull that off, and then we'll end the video with some pulls and a little plan. What's up, guys? So picking back up, I just got the stash. Now I think I'm gonna rock this for a little while. It's time for a little switch up, but picking up where we left off, I've been struggling getting this bracket off so I can pull the actual water pump off. The bracket goes like this. And there's a bolt that goes there, and then this bolt is on the other side of here. So when it's on the other side of here, it's damn near impossible to get anything in there. So I unplugged this guy, and I ended up... All right, so next you just gotta pull that guy out, put that apart, this one off, that one, and then these wires, for some reason, are routed in front of it. I have no understanding as to why they're just gonna get in the way. So I just pulled them off that bracket, and I'll probably route them behind it when I put it back on. But yeah, so next, moving on. All right, it's off. So yeah, you can see where old girl was leaking from. There's a nice little passage right in between those two, and it just deteriorated there. It's all right. Now it's time to replace that. Hit it with a little bit of 1000 grit on either side. You have the piece over there, just put it on top of the recycle bin for now. And I'm gonna clean this up right now. While this is out, I'm gonna repaint that bar and repaint the box. But yeah, here we go, something. We're onto something. Once you pull this off, it's gonna have the paper gasket on it. You just take an X-Acto knife and scroll around until you get it all. And then I took 1000 grit sandpaper, wet and dry, and just went around and made it all nice. I just also hit everything with some brake clean to clean everything up some. All right, so I got my Honda Bond out, and I'm basically just gonna put it on the gasket wherever I put that gasket. And then I'm just gonna coat it around, put it on the housing, and then slide her on. Alright, this is where I call it a night. I got the water pump on, the squish is good. I actually messed it up just a little bit because on the top because I put my finger there, but the squish looks pretty dang good. Everything is on, and I'm just gonna tighten everything up tomorrow. Paint these now and let it dry, and then we're on. Gonna clean up tomorrow, but yeah, we're getting there. What's up, guys? Good morning. All right, so I'm back at it. Just the squish is dry, so I'm gonna put the alternator back on. Just put the cross member back in. I painted this stuff last night. Came out all right, better than it was, so I'm okay with it. Did a little bit of ultra black paint. I don't know if you guys remember from before, but this was all gross before, and now it's all clean in there. No more oil everywhere. You know, 3 cans of brake clean goes a really long way. But everything looks a ton cleaner. Everything's happy, and gonna go back together and we're gonna go for a rip. So wish me luck. I'll get some videos. All right, after everything goes on, yeah, I know I just took a picture of this to see, make sure my routing was correct, which it is. Everything goes back on. Get your deal on there so I can burp the coolant. So I'm gonna start it and see how she goes. Get a video in a second. All right, old girl is going. I accidentally blew the 120 main fuse when I arced the alternator when I was pulling it off. So make sure to pay attention to that when you're doing it. Now I'm just going to pay attention to fill up the coolant while it burps itself. But yeah, we're going to be back. Let's go. Looks good in here. Got my temps up there. Great. Just going to check it all out. Make sure there's no leakage and we're good. All right, guys, so I've got it pretty much done. I'm gonna go out and take it for a ride now. Everything's looking, feeling pretty good. Just gonna clean up all the coolant that's down, but it should be all good. Coolant light is on. I haven't figured out why. Add coolant light, but it definitely has coolant in it. So I'm gonna go for a ride, make sure nothing overheats or anything, and see what's up. We'll update. Morning, guys. So yeah, I don't really, it probably wasn't the best idea to drive it to work today, but I really just wanted to start it and see how it ran this morning, but it was running so well that I kind of couldn't help it. So driving to work right now, it's about a 35-minute drive. Yesterday when I drove it, I think I didn't well, I know I didn't reinstall the ground on the fuse block that went to the 120 mil amp main fuse. I know I didn't install the ground on that well, so that could be a reason why the alternator wasn't working yesterday, and it slowly siphoned power out and the car acted real wonky and then ran real wonky. I'm 99% sure that was just the alternator not running right, because everything is running right now. No signs of that. I'm cruising at 11.2 volts using the AC system. So everything looks good, and I hope it continues to look good because I got another 20 minutes more. So wish me luck. Probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, but we're here, so let's get it. All right, so it's the end of the day. O'Reilly's, I figured out my problem. Let me start there. Yeah, I undid that. And so O'Reilly's hooked it up and delivered to the shop. We got Adam over here. This is the Steed shop at Hendrick Motorsports. And now I'm just gonna put this on and this whole job will be done. And then we're good. Okay, bye. Let's go! Let's go actually enjoy this car now. Woo! Let's go. All right, that's a wrap. I did die on the way to work today.
that did happen. I didn't get a video of it. But we made it, and it's fixed. It was all something stupid, but there's no leaks. Everything's happy. I'm pretty proud of myself. My first time really working on a rotary. I got pretty deep into it, and I feel pretty good. So thank you. Watch this next episode and go do some rips. Let's go!